The following program is rated G and is suitable for viewing by all ages.
Hi, and welcome back. This is Wendy. I'm here with Chef Tyson still.
Yes.
I've got that right?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
we've got Renee behind the camera. You'll see some folks moving around in here, Tyson's staff. They go as unnamed heroes in this play.
There's
Who
a
do
few.
we have?
We got Venenzia, she's our main cook here today. And then we got Kristen, and then Teresa's around here somewhere too. So.
Okay.
And myself.
So you may see those other people flit in and out, possibly like hands bringing us things.
Some delicious food, yeah.
Oh. So just before we start, I see we do have something in front of us. What have we got?
Yeah, so that's one of our specialty lattes that you have. That is an oat milk latte. And then on this side, we have a beautiful turmeric latte.
Oh, I was thinking it looked like turmeric. That's so fun.
It's my go-to drink in the morning.
So. Do you find it fights inflammation, or do you
Oh,
just
absolutely,
love
yeah.
it?
I just love it. It's not too sweet, and it's just a good golden drink for waking up in the morning. So.
Good golden drink. And this will be a good brown drink.
Oh, that was a full caffeine kick, that one.
Full caffeine kick. So do you source your beans from somewhere cool?
Yeah, so it's all roasted in BC. Everything's roasted in BC. And then it's coming from a farm in Brazil, actually.
Okay. All right. So Brazilian. So is this going to have fruity notes?
A little fruity, a little like a mocha.
Oh, a little chocolatey.
Yeah. So.
Oh, nice. Chocolate earthy. Let's see. So I drink things with oat milk at home.
Yeah.
So it's not, I can't say, oh, this tastes so different. It's like, this is just really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Oh, yes. Very nice. So this is your second location. We're at Still Food Bistro in Penticton.
Yeah, that's correct.
And your first location was in Salmon Arms?
The OGs in Salmon Arm, yeah.
All right.
Everyone thought it was crazy opening a vegan restaurant in heavy agricultural community. So.
Why? Agriculture is also plants?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I said, you guys will see.
Yeah. Wait and see.
Yeah, wait and see. Yeah.
So have you been able to purchase local for a lot of your
Oh yeah. So
stuff?
we use a lot of all of my whole business plan was to use all BC ingredients to support our economy and support other local producers in the Okanagan and BC in general.
Mm-hmm.
All of our drink suppliers are BC. All of our
Nice.
wines BC, all of our beers BC.
Oh, so you're licensed.
Oh yeah.
Both locations?
No, just this one for
Okay.
right now. So we will be.
So for wine, come to Penticton.
We'll be looking at options for Salmon Arm here for the summer. So
What's the procedure of getting licensed? Is that hard? Do you have a lot of hoops?
yeah, it's a difficult.
Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult.
Is there a thing like alcohol
It will be a
forward
lot.
or
It's a lot easier now that we have a license. We don't have to fill out so much paperwork. They already have it on
okay.
hand, so it's easier for them to be like, okay, this is
Mhm.
yeah.
And you have a patio out front.
Oh, absolutely. We got 36 seats out there.
Oh, it's bigger than it looks.
Yeah.
It's like a TARDIS.
Yeah, we got like a whole section that goes into this corner where it's like a big U-shaped couch.
Oh
Where people
my
just get
gosh.
to relax. So.
I love downtown Penticton. You have so much character down
Oh,
here.
this front street's amazing. When this building came up for sale, I sent it to my wife, and she was just like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure," because we're from Penticton. She was living here. She's a business banker at Belly First too. So
Okay.
I was living in Salmon Arm, opening that location and training all the staff, and in preparation to start another location. So
Oh, so you were always imagining.
yeah, oh yeah, like we have more plans for more locations. So.
Oh, so this is going to be a thing. Are you going to franchise it or?
Yeah, that's the plan. We actually just filmed an audition with Dragon's Den
Oh my gosh.
to hit that route. So
Oh wow, we had a friend in there as well, Matan, with the chocolate.
oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, naked chocolate.
Yeah, drop naked.
Drop naked chocolate.
Yes, yeah. Those are great chocolates.
Oh, and he's delightful.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, well, he's a lunatic.
He's got lots of energy, that one.
He's our kind of lunatic. No, I love him. We did a segment with him in the first season.
Oh, cool. That's
and
awesome.
got to spend some, quality time
Yeah.
messing around with torches in the kitchen. Oh, how was that? Like, were there for the audition?
Well, I got the email from them a day before I was leaving to go on a trip to Vegas. And they're like, here's your audition time in Kelowna. And I was like, sent an email back saying, we're actually taking a road trip to Vegas. And
We got no time for you, Dragon's Den.
no. And I said, is there a possibility to do it remotely? So we actually did our audition live from Vegas on the camera.
Oh, I hope you had a little tag under it that's live from Vegas.
It was
Still.
from our hotel room, so it was pretty cool. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
they had a good laugh about it. So they're like, I think this is the first time this has happened.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, Matan showed his hand opening the door to the Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
I don't know if were they in a hotel? Like, where were they?
They were at their producing studio in Toronto, so it was like,
Oh man, everybody was remote.
yeah.
In
so-
your case.
Yeah, exactly, right. So, but
that's
they had
fair.
they had a production crew in Kelowna on the Thursday for audition. So,
Oh, well, that's so cool. I hope you get what you want.
oh yeah. So
And I hope it works.
we'll find out at the end of the month if we're going to film the live
Ooh,
location in Toronto.
shoot.
So it went really well. The
All
the
right.
audition went really well. They were really happy, and
We'll be following that, yeah,
So-
and watch you.
yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be so exciting to see some like hometown folks, like people that we know and that we can actually meet.
Yeah.
You're not
there
so
is
remote.
That's where Saks came from, is Kelowna.
Yeah, that's right.
They got, they didn't even get a deal, I don't think, on Dragon's Den, and they went massive, right?
Yeah.
It's exposure. So.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that they kick themselves for not jumping on.
Oh yeah, for some
Yeah.
some of them for sure. Yeah.
Well, I was talking to some of your customers before we started,
Yeah.
just at the table right over here, and they said they're from Soyuz,
Yep.
and they make the drive up here, and the only place they eat when they come to Penticton is here, and they had driven to Salmon Arm even before that to go to your original place.
That's why we
Yeah.
chose
You've got people that
Penticton.
drive.
We were having lots of people from the South Okanagan
Mm-hmm.
driving to our Salmon Arm location, which is literally just a mini version of what we have here.
Oh, so
It's a small, quaint cafe spot, and we have the same style of artwork in there, and
same artist?
yeah, same artists, same tables, same chairs, same benches,
Oh.
everything. Like it just, it's
So
a
you
lot.
were ready for franchising.
Yeah, it was just a lot bigger of a scale
Okay.
in Penticton than Salmon Arm.
Oh, so we're in the big one right
Yeah.
now. So when this place came up, did your wife see it first, or did you see it first?
I saw it first. I'm always actively looking.
Okay. He's like the shark.
Yeah,
He's just,
she's like, she just thinks I got too much energy for this. She's just like, how are you gonna manage all that? I'm like, I've got everything in place. Like before I opened the Salmon Arm location, I spent hours and hours and hours developing a book on how to run a restaurant for people that
Wow.
have never been in a restaurant before.
that's amazing. So people
So they-
outside of the industry.
So we tried that in Salmon Arm.
Mm-hmm.
We have two girls that never been in the restaurant industry before running our restaurant in Salmon Arm after a year and a
Wow.
half open.
Huh. And what did you say to me about your management strategy just before? I'd never heard that before.
I honestly believe like if you're buying a business and you can't leave it within 6 months to a year, you're just buying yourself a job. So that was, and if you develop a bulletproof plan, you should be able to leave your business and let it run itself, and just pay your staff well, treat them well, and move on to the next location.
Oh, please tell me you said that to the dragons.
Yes,
Because that is a quotable line.
yeah. So
I could see them all like, yeah, that's what you want to say.
yeah. So that's been like my motto the whole time in my head, is like, you can't just be satisfied with one spot. I personally can't. And it took a long time for me to be like, yeah, I'm ready to open a restaurant. My wife was just hounding me. She's like, what are you waiting for? Just do it.
Oh my gosh.
Just do it.
So she's got a bit of the crazy bug too.
Oh yeah. Well,
Huh. For a banker.
yeah. Yeah. She's like, your food's too good for not everyone to try it. So,
Oh, I want to meet her. What's her name?
Teresa.
Oh,
She is
Teresa.
ripping around here somewhere. So.
No way.
She was here. She might be zipped out of
She
here.
escaped.
Yeah.
I thought we might pull her in. And I totally would.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
She was actually just sitting right here.
Oh, with that couple.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you might have just missed her.
Way to hide your assets. Okay, well, Teresa, if you're watching this, I'd love to talk to you sometime.
Yeah.
Because you sound cool. All right, so we've got 2 locations. We're always looking for more.
Yeah.
Did we do the same thing here with taking people from outside of the industry and training them up?
Some people were already in the industry, and some people weren't in the industry. So
Okay.
we're,
This one here looks like she was born in here.
she's a rock star.
Yeah.
She's
So I'm
amazing.
looking at the woman in the kitchen who seems to have 18 arms and is everywhere.
She's super efficient, and she was our first hire in Penticton.
Solid choice.
Yeah, and then Kristen, and then we have 3 people that we hired that go to school that come back in the summertime, and they're already excited. They're already messaging us. We can't wait to come back. So
Oh.
it's really good. And
That's
actually,
good.
this week we start our dinner service. So Friday, Saturday nights we're starting dinner service.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, you're blown up. So do you have a whole different menu for dinner service, or is it a continuity of
no,
this one?
this is the cocktail menu and drink menu, but we run the same menu for dinner, but we're doing dinner features instead of doing a completely different menu.
Okay.
So we'll do like features that this week it's going to be these couple dinner features,
Okay.
and then the next week will be completely different, just so people can see what you can do. And
So what were you up to before you started the Osoyoos location?
the Salmon Arm location.
Oh, sorry, yes.
I was working in a heli ski resort in Terrace, and then COVID hit, and then I was flying home, and I was waiting in the airport, and some big wig guy from LNG came up and sat beside me, and he's like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm a chef, but we just got laid off." And he's like, We're opening a super high-end executive camp, and we're looking for someone that's serving quality food." And I was just like,
Wow.
"Oh," I was like, "It's a camp, like it's a."
Yeah,
And he's like, "No," he's
it
like,
doesn't sound like it makes
he's like,
sense.
There was gyms, saunas, hot tubs. It was just like super high-end,
Oh my goodness.
and they put money on the table, and I was just like, I can't say no to that.
Yeah.
So I actually ended up going home. I went straight to the site, and we started developing right away.
Wow.
And we did about 75 to 80% vegan food in these sites.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it was really
Wow.
cool to showcase it. A lot of people were from Europe
Okay.
and India, so they were already
Oh, sure.
vegetarian. So
Right.
they were very excited to see the quality of the food that we were
Yeah.
pumping out of there. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So were you in northern Alberta then?
No, so I was in way north. I was in Kitimat, just outside of Kitimat.
I would not imagine that,
Yeah.
what you're describing to be there. That's
So it was
incredible.
very. I cooked for these people for like 7 months straight. Like it was just the same people.
Wow.
We got locked. Like it was a lockdown, right? So I went there, started getting the site set up, and then I came home, and then they put in these restrictions where like you're allowed to come in and you got to stay there, and I stayed there for, I think it was 7 or 8 weeks straight,
Oh.
and then I finally I was
I'm
like
feeling for your wife.
I'm like I need to go home. Like
Yeah.
this is too much, and then I went home for 2 weeks, and then I went back again for another 8 weeks, and then
I hope they gave you a dump truck of money.
Oh yeah, it
good.
was how I was able to buy my salmon arm location.
So that's the entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah.
right? Somebody else would have bought a boat.
Well, I did buy a boat, but I still bought a business too.
And also I bought a boat. Wow. Maybe you should teach me to cook. I'll go cook up north. I'm in the wrong business.
It was honestly, it was, and it was at a weird time too, because like my grandma just got diagnosed with cancer towards the end of like
wow.
me when I was, okay, I'm ready to go and buy the business, and then I actually quit my job and I went and stayed with my grandma for the last month of her life and took care of her. So.
Wow, where was that?
In Victoria.
In Victoria?
Yeah.
Are you from Victoria originally?
No, I'm from northern BC actually, from Vanderhoof.
Vanderhoof. Yes.
And same with my wife too. We were actually born 30 days apart, next door neighbors, and yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're as heartwarming as heck.
we had her. I moved away from Vanderhoof when I was 5 years old, and then I moved up to the Okanagan in 2003, and I moved to Penticton in 2015, and she moved to Penticton in 2016, and then we reconnected in 2018.
Aww.
And here we are.
How did you find each other? Not that this place is so big, but you can easily miss somebody.
We were at the Parrot.
Oh. And she saw you towering above everyone else in the room?
Yeah, pretty much. That's her story.
Oh, yeah. I was concerned about her height differential. I thought I would look like a Oompa Loompa beside you.
No, she's 5'6". So
okay.
So yeah, her friend was actually, chatting to one of my friends, and she's like, "Hey, we know each other." And
she recognized you from 5-year-old
Yeah.
Tyson?
Because I introduced she's like, "Tyson from Vanderhoof?" I'm like, "Yeah." I know. She's like,
wow.
"We used to play in the sandbox together."
Oh. This is so adorable, Renee. I usually have lots of questions, but I'm just sort of soaking this in of how incredibly cute your story is.
No, but we're just in the process of like opening our own coffee label too right now, and it's going to be called the Sandbox Coffee, because everything started in the sandbox.
Sandbox Coffee. I love it. I love it.
So
wow, I will watch for that. And this is very good coffee.
That's delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it going to be this coffee you're using?
No,
So you found something great, and you're going to do something else.
Yeah, it tops this one.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to come back.
Well, yeah, we'll get you back.
I live close enough. I'll drive down with my hubby, who I did not meet in a sandbox or at the Parrot.
We're reconnected at the Parrot.
Yeah. So is Vanderhoof a vegan hotspot?
No, definitely not. It is definitely not. Like, Teresa's family was like cattle farmers, and my family is all heavy carnivores too. And when I told them I was going vegan, they're just like, "What is wrong with you?"
Oh yeah.
They're like, "Are you having a midlife crisis?" I'm like, "No, I went through a slaughterhouse, and it just changed my view on everything."
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And
Yeah.
I was just like, I walked out of there, and I'm like, I'm never eating meat ever again. So,
Yeah.
and that's been 7 years now.
Wow.
And I'm not a small dude.
No.
But the main question I always get is like, where do you get your protein from?
Phrased exactly like that.
Yes.
Right? Where do you get your protein? Where do you get your protein? Yeah.
Well, we should we'll get them to bring some food over right now.
How do we get their attention? Oh, there you go.
We'll just wave them over.
Food.
Yeah. Let's get the eggs, let's get the breakfast, yeah.
Breakfast with our coffees. You have so many things.
We'll put the eggs Benny on this side.
Okay, let's move that. Oh my word, is that ever pretty?
So this is an egg that we developed in salmon arm. I was just using like just tofu as the egg, and there was always scraps on the outside.
Yep.
And Teresa's like, "Why are you just getting rid of that? What are you doing?" She's like, and then I was just like, I put everything together and started the process of like, how do I make a realistic egg that's gonna crack?
Yes.
And yolk, and there it is. So the inside is actually a tomato, and then the outside is one ingredient is tofu, and the other one is another daily something that you eat every day, but we can't give all those secrets away, right?
Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see this. This must be so hard. This seems like holy grail of vegan.
We've served over 10,000 eggs in 2 years of our vegan egg, and it's
yes.
That's a
It is
huge...
very surprising. Okay, Renee, I'm going to split this one open. Are you on it? Okay, because people need to see this. Okay, look at that. This feels just like, this one's a bit jammier than this one. This one just went wah everywhere. This one is hesitant. But delicious. Do you use a sulfur compound anywhere?
Yeah, so it's called black salt.
Ah, yeah.
So we use
Same
black
as
salt.
our friend at the Vegan Bistro. He was making egg salad sandwiches with like a minced tofu, and he had a black salt.
Yeah.
Because of the
so
sulfur compound.
we use that in there too. So.
Well, that is incredible. What else is going on in here? You've got.
So we got an avocado and then smoked carrot lox.
Oh, get out. Okay. I've tried making this at home because I flirt with veganism. Right now we're at I think one meal a week where there's some meat involved.
Yep.
And I do eat egg whites.
Okay.
So I'm getting close.
Yeah, you're getting
I'm
close.
sliding in.
It's the you don't have to dive right into it. It's just start eliminating some at a time. And
do you make these yourself? The carrot lox?
No. So we partnered with a company out of Victoria called Save the Sea. And we've been using them the whole entire time since we opened up. And that was like a thing, right? It's like, let's support all the local BC businesses as much as we can. Because it's
got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the mouthfeel is there.
Yeah, the texture.
The smokiness. Like this is carrot. Okay, people. I'm sorry for eating things in parts. I'm just always so curious of what your parts are. And potatoes are made of potato?
Absolutely. Pretty sure from Idaho, that's where potatoes are known for.
Idaho. Hollandaise, any secrets you can give away?
Yeah, that's just all cashew based.
Oh my gosh. So round and full.
Yeah, just rich. It's not like super, everyone's like, can I get a hollandaise sauce on the sides? Because I don't like hollandaise sauce. And then they try it and then they're like, where's the hollandaise sauce? Oh, that's really good. Can we get more?
Right, yeah.
So it's funny when people do say, hey, can we get the hollandaise sauce on the side? And then they're asking for more. So it's a good accomplishment when I see that. So.
Well, this is incredible. You've definitely done a great job. I can see people wanting more of this. For sure. Do you use cashew and other things that you make as well?
Just in I do a gluten-free cheesecake too. So that's the only other cashew I use. The rest is all like super plant-based forward. This is all pea protein, this chicken.
Okay.
And this is tossed in it's another cool company actually. It's called Mindful Honey. They take all the organic apples from the Okanagan.
Yes.
And they
I've been speaking with her.
And they turn it into vegan honey.
And they're dropped apples too, like fallen, right?
Yeah, so everything that is like fallen off the tree and usually goes into the landfill or stuff like that, they're repurposing it and actually turning it into a wonderful product. And we use it in a lot. Like we use it in our cocktails, we use it in our teas, we use it in our sauces, we use it everywhere.
Wow.
So
this is just so good. It's like regular Benny, but light. Like it doesn't have the funk.
yeah, you don't get
the
like
Benny funk.
like you want to have a nap and lay on the bench after.
Yeah, like I could go out on your boat after this. Me and your wife, we're taking your boat.
It's almost nice enough. This weekend sounds
Right?
like 20
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah, couldn't quite jump off the boat.
We got the patio ready. We're cleaning it
Uh-huh.
out. We just got a couple more leaves to blow off, and we're ready to go this weekend.
Yeah, do you think you'll be open this weekend?
Oh, for the patio, yeah.
It was supposed to be like 17.
Yeah.
That's going to be
So-
great. That's going to be great.
I just came back from, I was just saying Vegas, and it was 25 degrees there, so
Oh,
it was nice to
yeah.
come back to warm weather.
Oh, I remember who I knew from Vanderhoof. Vesterdahl was the last name. Any Vesterdahls you know?
Not off the top of my head, no.
I met him in university in Winnipeg.
Oh, okay.
He was from Vanderhoof. He was giant and Dutch. Blonde.
Would you like to try the chicken?
So much. Do you want to mess around in here?
Oh,
I know
I'm-
you already know what it tastes like.
I ate a good breakfast this morning, and I haven't.
You haven't looked back. Okay. Okay, super impressed with your egg development. All right, so little waffles. And what do we have here?
Those are watermelon radish.
Oh,
Gives a pop of color and a little tang.
they look like rose petals.
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah,
They're really pretty.
It just gives that vibrant color on the plate, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know. They're like, oh, what is watermelon radish? And then they try it, like, oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah, yeah. I've grown some of these, and the ones with the concentric little circles. I think they're candy cane radishes or something like that.
Candy cane beets.
Oh, candy
Yeah,
cane beets.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
They look like, they're just the white and red.
Yeah, they're really cute when you
Yeah, yeah.
slice them. Ooh, they got a little pepper to them.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And what do we have here?
That's just maple syrup.
Nice quality.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And any secrets about the waffle?
No, that's just a nice fluffy waffle.
So it's the whole chicken and waffles concept.
The whole chicken and waffle, yeah.
with the cute little microgreens. You find them locally?
Yeah, so all of them are local. So,
Have you connected with Scott Moran at all?
oh, he's a forger out of
He's a
Kelowna.
forager,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't connected with him. I've heard of him, but I have not connected with him. No.
Yeah, this tastes like chicken.
So that's a pea protein base.
Pea protein base. Does it come to you as assembled? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about extrusion or
No, it's all comes to us just like that, and then we season it up.
No, it's fantastic. Amazing crunch, really moist. Such a nice flavor balance. You've got just the right amount of acidity and that little bit of heat coming off of those radishes.
Yeah, so that and the honey too. So that's the Mindful honey hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's a new product that they just came up with too.
So what's she infusing the honey with?
With chili flake.
Okay. Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
This would be fun on almost anything.
It's a really popular, that one's a really popular dish on the weekends.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is really great. It's nice to have a place where I can take any of my friends.
Yeah, and that's everyone's like, you can actually bring meat eaters here and they don't know, right? They're satisfied.
Oh yeah.
We say about 75 to 80% of our clientele in the restaurant are actually not vegan in both locations.
I bet.
So it's a win. What we're putting out, and we don't advertise like that we're a vegan cafe or anything. That word has so much.
It's got a lot of weight on it. It carries baggage.
Yeah, it does, and it's unfortunate because food like this should.
It's food.
It's food, right? And it's delicious food.
Right.
When you got two things like that are, these are staples in any breakfast. Is eggs benny or chicken and waffles, and you can't tell the difference.
Yeah. So why not go for something that gives your arteries a break?
Yes.
Yeah. See, well, I'm way older than you, so what is flipping me over is watching people doing artery scraping. Yeah. Like medical videos.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Clearing out gunk out of arteries. Yeah. You don't want to go near anything that is meat-based for a while. Your food is delicious.
Should we try some lunch stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. It's lunchtime now.
The lunchy stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have some lunch. That was good.
Yeah, breakfast was great.
And of course, you guys are gonna be taking this home with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's every now and then somebody does send us home with the food, and we're always delighted to take it. Well, you can't resell it.
No.
No.
And you guys
Who's gonna want my chewed up food?
So this is a sushi bowl.
Oh, have we got that carrot stuff again?
Yeah.
Yes. Keep. All right. Sushi bowl. It keeps moving around. How are you, Renee? Can you see it? So pretty. All right.
So this is a very, very popular bowl that we produced in Salmon Arm, and we just kept it on the menu here. And it's been a very popular one here too.
So you've got edamame.
Edamame, carrots, purple cabbage, smoked tofu, red peppers, cucumbers, smoked carrot lox, and then we got the avocado in there too.
Little avocado swirl.
And then on top we got a spicy mayo.
So how do you make the mayo without involving eggs?
Just remove the eggs.
And it'll still mayo?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's just an extra ingredient that's costing producers money, right?
Just take out the eggs. Well, folks, things are easier than they look. But you have to have somebody do it.
If you can make a tomato out of an egg out of a tomato, you can make.
If you can make an egg out of tomato, you could do almost anything. I'll bring you a pumpkin. You can make me a car.
Yeah, for sure.
My fairy godfather.
We'll put it all together.
Okay, so this is my speed. I'm loving this.
You loving that one?
Yeah.
That's a good lunchtime one for sure.
Yeah, the edamame. Sometimes they come mealy, like overcooked, or
we don't even cook them.
They're so fresh.
We soak them in water. That's how they sit. They soak in water, and they're just served just like that.
They're great.
So they got a nice crunch. So they're not soft. They're not. I eat a lot of edamame. It's some of my favorite things to eat. So.
Well, they're so delicious and they're pretty. They like lighten everything up. And just regular rice.
Yeah, just a regular sushi rice.
Right. Got some sesame seed.
Yeah, black sesame seed. Yeah.
You see it up there. Okay. So I can make my own of this, and I just won't use the egg. I'm gonna steal his stuff and do it poorly, then come back here and get it right and go home and try again. That's the way I develop.
Yeah, we always, everyone's like, you got to come up with a cookbook.
Yeah, you should. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, it would be fun. I just
Yeah.
got to find someone to write the book.
I've got somebody. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my gosh. This is so good. This I could eat every day, every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm just really happy.
We'll have to.
I'm also very defensive of it all of a
That
sudden.
one will have to come home with you too.
Yeah. It's like elbows. Like I've just gotten out of incarceration. Get away from my
Just
sushi.
the first meal out of.
Yeah. Just out of lockup, and there's no way you're taking my salmon.
That one's coming home with me.
My salmon carrot. Yeah, that's nice. Do you have a favorite?
These guys laugh at me because I always eat dan dan.
You always eat what?
It's called the dan dan.
The dan dan.
Yeah, it's a spicy peanut noodle bowl.
Okay, they are laughing at you.
Yeah. and the smash burger I always eat too. Yeah.
Oh, you have a smash burger?
Yeah.
What do you use for the meaty part?
It's a soy and beet base.
Soy and beet?
Yeah.
I was hearing soy and bean. I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. Or soybean mushroom beet.
Beets.
Beets. Huh.
Because you got to get that color, right? You got to,
Yeah.
and that's a very popular one with the meat eaters. They're just like, is this vegan?
That's
like-
so fun, right?
So it's good when we open some eyes that way.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Are you gonna open a place in Kelowna? Asking super selfishly.
That is the plan, yeah. So
Yes.
so we've had someone approach us to buy a franchise for Kelowna. We met with them. We've started scouting out locations, so
Okay.
it might happen in the next year or so. So we'll see.
Ooh. Well, that would be a lot of fun because that's closer to us.
Yeah. And we also had someone inquire for Vancouver too, but the North Shore.
Oh, okay.
So we there's a lot of things going on in year 3.
Yeah. It's almost like a plant in the garden, eh? The first year it's roots.
Yeah.
Next year it's a little bit bigger. Third year it's fruiting everywhere.
Yes. And,
Yeah.
that was the whole plan, is to get everything operating, and then people that want to buy franchises, they can see that, hey, these guys have 2 operating businesses.
Right.
One's
You've got proof of concept.
200 kilometers away from each other, and
That's right.
I haven't worked there since March.
Wow.
I have, and the girls, that's another thing. My whole team's female.
You're not a dumb man.
You know, they're all great. You know, it's just, there's everyone that I have hired has either been, female. I got one young kid that was coming into the bistro in Salmon Arm. Can I get a job? And he was only 12 years old. Can I get a job? And I said, come back on your birthday. And he came back on his birthday. He's like, can I get a job?
Oh,
And he's like, he like read out his resume, and
what's on a 12 or 13-year-old's resume?
and I was like, you know what, let's give this guy a job.
Yeah.
And he gets 5-star reviews on our Google account in
That's
Salmon Arm.
amazing.
This kid's awesome. You know, it's cool to see, like,
Yeah.
and to develop him, and to first he was learning how to do all the dishes and cleaning up and
Okay.
getting all that stuff. Now he's working the till
Yeah.
and the dishes. And
Got him doing any prep?
And then now he has started to learn the coffee machines. So
Okay.
he's really,
okay.
his mom's a coffee fanatic. So he's just like, yeah. He's like, I can make my mom coffees in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
So it's awesome.
That is fantastic. I'm still very protective of this bowl. You're gonna have to take it away from me because
Well, I think we got a couple more
I'm just
salads
gonna
coming.
move it at home with me. Thanks.
I'll trade you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, hello. These are really different. So colorful and fresh.
So this is our Greek quinoa bowl
Okay.
with a house-made feta, and then this is our falafel salad.
Ooh. All right. Pass me a fork.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. You're not gonna eat any of this with me? I feel weird.
No, you get to dig in.
All right. Well, then I will do it piecemeal. Drive every chef crazy. They're meant to go together.
And then there's the odd person that's like, my food can't touch.
Yes, those people. I was one of those. I was petitioning my mom for like one of those plates that
You
have
draw
everything.
lines on your plate.
You put tape on it. Don't cross
Boundaries.
the tape. I got over it. I've got kind of a spicy brain, so it needs stuff to be
Yeah, yeah.
different. But this is lovely. Okay, and you're
So
on a
that's-
bed of spring greens.
Yeah, so there's quinoa in there. There's all your traditional Greek salad ingredients in there, and then just on a bed of greens. And we use a local farm out of Armstrong. They actually grow all their grains in their sea cans that are vertically grown, so they're all on tracks and they grow
Whoa.
vertically. So
Are the sea cans vertical too? Or the tracks inside?
just the tracks inside.
Okay.
So they're 40-foot sea cans.
Huh, all right.
Yeah, it's such an amazing operation out there. So that's when I found them when the spike on romaine lettuce went through the roof
Right.
a year and a half ago about.
Yes, yeah.
And it was like $195 for a case of romaine lettuce through a supplier, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Uh-huh.
You know, and that's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go source some stuff. And I found these guys, and I've been using them ever since. Their greens are fresh.
Yeah,
They're delicious, and
really great.
it matches what we're doing here.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you like that feta?
This feta, what is it made out of?
That's made out of tofu.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's like the most versatile ingredient that you can get. You can make desserts out of it. You can make cheese out of it. You can make eggs out of it.
Yeah. What did you do? Plus another ingredient that you may have in your home. What do you have in here to make it creamy? Because like when you take it and you smush it on the roof of your mouth, it has that creamy slide that tofu does.
Yeah. So
I mean, not tofu. That feta has. Tofu doesn't.
That's coconut.
Oh.
Coconut oil.
Wow.
So it heats up in your mouth, and then that's what's making it that creamy. So it's cold, but when it gets into your mouth, it starts creaming, right? So it's like
Who taught you this? Wizard?
myself.
You are the wizard.
Yeah.
He's the wizard.
I come from a construction background, and I said, I don't want to do this the rest of my life. And I worked at Ink Meat Winery in the kitchen for
Oh, they're
a couple
great.
months, and then I was just like, I need to, focus on doing my own thing one day. And I took a break from there, and I went to the Heli Ski Resort after a few years of doing another project, and then here I am today.
You may be older than you appear.
I'm only 38, 39. I turned
39?
40 this year.
Yeah, you're a bit older than you look.
June
But you've
15th.
also been very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing with the feta,
So we
pulling
make
it out and experimenting with it.
we also make all of our dressings, all of our hummus, everything is all of our sauces and all of our any sauce type things is all made in house. So
Wow. What is a surprising thing, other than where do you get your protein? When I say I eat egg whites. They go, oh, thank God. But when I was only eating plant-based, I noticed my nails grew like crazy.
Oh, my nails grow like
like
crazy.
Yeah, like I felt really good.
Yeah. Oh, I used to be like 285 pounds.
Well, you're very tall, so
Yeah, but it was
spreads itself out over a lot of territory.
It was all like in my face and in my belly, so it was like
You had a 200-pound face.
yeah. So
Is that why the beard? Hiding the giant face?
no, I just I like the beard. I trim after this month it gets trimmed down.
Oh, so it's the winter beard.
Yeah, it's just a winter beard. Yeah.
Oh.
But I still have the nice
Little coating of
Yeah.
fur, lightly furred.
just a bit of fur.
But you take it down to the wood?
Oh yeah,
For the
yeah.
summer?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch out.
Let's switch this.
This is amazing. I think anybody who loves a Greek salad would be all over that.
Yeah, that's one I'm gonna have tonight for dinner.
Ah. Okay, so this is your hummus?
Yes, that's our hummus.
Is there anything in traditional hummus that isn't plant-based?
Yeah. No,
Okay. So this is just really good hummus.
that's just our hummus that our recipes, our process of how we feel hummus should
This
taste.
is how it should be. Well, it's very nice. It's less acidic than a lot. Do you use less tahini?
Yeah, we use a less tahini, but we put something in there that
Oh, you're
cuts
so close to giving away secrets. So close.
that cuts the acidity down. So
So you're licensed. Let's get him some alcohol so he tells me what he's doing.
I actually don't drink, so
Darn it. How will I get you to spill your secrets? So you put something in here to cut the acidity down, so it's a base
yeah.
that you add a little bit of baking soda.
That's in there too, yeah.
I'm crawling so close to Eureka, but yet so far. Okay, so my goal is to experiment with your food at home, fail and come back. That's what I do.
That's great. We'd love to have you back.
Oh, this is lovely. And this is traditionally plant-based anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, falafels, chickpea flour and spices.
Lightly spiced,
Yeah,
really crispy.
yeah. That's how they should be.
Yep.
Not super dry, but just
Yeah,
enough moisture in there.
just enough that you can like run it through the hummus and it's great and not ends up being mush.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like, sick. Yeah, it's like crispy, like it's like potato chip crispy on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nice. Yeah, this is gorgeous. And what's going on in the salad?
We're back on the greens, and then we got tomatoes, roasted cauliflower, avocado, pickled red onions, edamame beans in there too.
Oh, nice. So this would be kind of like the sushi bowl, except without the carrot
Yeah, the carrot and the rice.
and the rice, of course. Yeah.
Just
but
a nice
not
fresh
sushi.
salad, you know.
Very nice. Any trouble sourcing avocados?
No, we haven't
No?
had any issues with sourcing out our avocados.
Do you do anything special to them to keep them in stasis so
Yeah.
that they don't just go, bleh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it secret?
No, yeah, it's not actually. Like when we make our smashed avocado, we make it fresh every day. But
Okay.
we soak the actual avocados in a hot water bath. So that actually preserves the green and it makes it vibrant green and it doesn't start turning brown. So that's
Okay.
one secret I'll tell you.
Is
You
that
can try
killing
that one
the
at home.
enzyme? What is it doing?
I don't even know. We just tried it one day.
And it worked?
Yeah.
So let's do it. Yeah, they're perfect.
So anytime
They're fresh.
you get that was in hot water, right? So it looks super vibrant,
Yeah.
and it stays that way.
Huh. So when you have an ingredient that can be troublesome, do you just try some stuff with it and see what works?
Yeah, it's just trial and error, right? Like
I love it.
you experiment, like, and I don't know. I do lots of experimenting.
Well, that's why you come up with things that aren't just replicated of what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Like your egg. What the heck, right? Like you wouldn't have come up with that if you were just like slavishly replicating what somebody else was doing.
Yeah,
if you didn't have that experimental
I've eaten
nature.
a lot of restaurants around the country and haven't seen one like that.
No. Yeah. Yeah. On my own, I hit a lot of vegan places, and I've never seen an egg look like that and run like that. Like there's some that resemble,
Yeah.
but then they don't have the mouthfeel. Sometimes they almost have the taste, but they don't have the mouthfeel for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Very nice. How did you do in school? I feel like it would be hard to teach if.
I hated school.
Yeah,
I
because you have to
absolutely-
replicate information.
Yeah, I left school in grade 11 because I couldn't stand sitting in the class. My brain's like
Yeah.
too
Very active.
yes, and
Yeah.
I just yeah,
Uh-huh.
I couldn't stand like sitting there and doing all these monotonous tasks and like,
Exactly.
and it was too, and
Because you're just regurgitating information, right?
Yeah.
You're not. I bet if they put you in a lab and say,
figure this out.
mess around with stuff until you come out with some conclusion, you would have come up with a conclusion that nobody had gotten before, but it would have been really interesting.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right?
Maybe not the thing they wanted, but you would have learned so much and been able to then replicate it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the theory that education system knocks the creativity out of kids? You seem to have escaped with yours intact. But
Yeah.
You had to escape.
Yeah, I just basically, it was like, I just couldn't, I just said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I just went and got a job and
Clearly a solid decision.
said that's what I'm gonna do. And my family's like, you gotta go back to school. And I was just like, no.
Do I?
I'm like, I'll figure it out. You know, it's not like, obviously school is good, but at some point,
But not the model for everybody.
yeah, not the model for everyone, exactly.
Yeah. I think that kids with different brains are able to do things that other kids can't, but they can't fit into the mold that they have to in school.
Yeah,
That's what I love. Because I have like very ADHD,
yeah,
and that one is too. But being forced to, fit into a certain mold for school or whatever
yeah,
is almost painful when you
Yeah, it just-
have a
it
brain
wasn't-
that wants to do something else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
But you wouldn't have been like the brain that sits in school and does well in school sometimes isn't the brain that can invent things and try different stuff. They don't have the patience for, well, what if we hit an avocado with some really hot water? What do you think will happen? I would have thought it would have turned to mush.
yeah. Like, they were just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm giving the avocados a bath.
I'm blanching them lightly.
And then they're like halfway through the day, she's like, this isn't even turning brown at all. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, the bath. Avocado
it's the
bath.
avocado bath. And you can do that at home.
Absolutely.
So if you have a fun brain at home and you think you're wrong, you're probably fine. Because look. You are awesome. You are a wizard.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then we also, we do like a whole bakery line too of all baked goods that are baked fresh every day.
Okay.
And then whatever is not sold at the end of the day, we donate to whoever we please.
Do you have some charities that you support?
No, there's unhoused people around that around this neighborhood. So we gladly at the end of the day we give them some of the stuff. If we have anything left over, we don't have a problem donating to them. And
That's lovely.
we also, there's a purple pantry fridge around the corner that we also put in bowls every Sunday. We do 12 bowls, and we just, it's just giving back to the community. They, they support our business, and
Yeah.
there is people out there that can't afford to come to our restaurant but deserve good food. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
everyone deserves a nice meal.
Yeah, yeah. And we're not in control of the hand we get dealt in life.
No, exactly, right? Like, I didn't come from a lot of money. I, come from with a single mom, and my parents split up when they were young, and stayed with my dad for a bit, stayed with my mom for a bit, and I saw the struggles on both sides, right?
Yeah.
And that's where that's where I get my kindness from, is like, I was very humble growing up, and like seeing the struggles, and I like to pass that on to everyone today.
Yeah, yeah. Well, kindness as a business model
Yeah,
seems to be, good.
that's what my cups say.
Oh, be kind.
You know?
There you go. Any stories in here?
No, those are just all different fruits and vegetables that I've
You
gotten
got a
tattooed.
giant beet. How about the other arm? You got stories going on over here?
Oh no, this was just my friend out of Kelowna. It was his first tattoo he ever did, and he did my whole entire arm.
Oh my gosh,
I was
Renee,
young-
would you do that? Would
I-
you get a full sleeve by somebody who had never, ever done a tattoo before?
Yeah, it was, what year was that? That was like 2009, I think, or 2010.
You're an adult. In 2009.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, we should do that.
yeah, sure, let's do it. Because he's a really good artist. Like, he's really good at artists. And
Yeah. Is he the guy that does your art? in
no,
here?
this guy's from
'Cause that's great.
Jordan Perkins from Alberta, and he's absolutely amazing.
Okay.
We met up and we just hit it off, and he's like, hey, I was like, let's put your artwork in my restaurant.
Yes.
And he's like, absolutely, we've already sold. There's been like, this one's changed over, that one's changed over.
Because they've sold?
Yeah, they're gone.
Nice.
And he's got a couple like private commission jobs from people just seeing the artwork coming through here. So it's great for him, right?
Yeah. It's got
He's
so much personality.
so talented. And yeah, he probably about 3 weeks ago, he put into our Salmon Arm location too.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah, so you have the same feel of all these so cute animals, very colorful.
yeah,
It's perfect. It's got that light colorfulness of your food, kind of a playfulness.
yeah, exactly right. And the dark walls really
Oh yeah, it pops.
pops the artwork. So
Yeah,
it's good.
no, he's good. It's a good combination with this. And I love your management style where you train them and then let them run it.
Yeah, it's you shouldn't micromanage people. It keeps people like, that's how I was in school, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
show
why
you-
would you pass on that?
I'm gonna show you how I want things done. I'm gonna show you a few times, and then I'll let you do it. And if there's ever something that needs to be fixed, I'll just say, hey, let's do it this way.
Okay, yeah.
And you can't be aggressive about it. You be gentle about it and just explain why, and people understand, right? It's an easy way to teach someone, and
Yeah.
them feeling like, oh, I'm doing an awesome job, when they are doing an awesome job.
Right.
And we got 2 restaurants that are, like I said, 200 kilometers or so away from each other.
Yeah.
They're both sitting at 5-star on Google, and they're both getting the same quality. And that's just shows in our training of each staff member that comes with our business. So
Yeah, it's very nice. Well, we're almost out of time. Is there anything that you wanted people to know about when they're coming in?
just have a good time.
Just have a good time.
Just have a good time. Enjoy the food. Everything's good, and yeah.
Oh, so do you have like an active takeout trade as well?
Oh yeah. So we sell through like Skip the Dishes
Skip and okay.
Uber.
DoorDash.
No DoorDash. I don't think we do no DoorDash. Penticton, Salmon Arm doesn't have a delivery service yet.
Oh.
They're working on getting one in
Okay.
there, and then we'll launch in there too.
Okay, so people can order you.
Well, you can order
through those
online through our
apps.
website, and
Oh, okay.
that's like how people connect with us. We do lots of wedding catering too, and just like
Oh,
yesterday we
yeah.
just did a bunch of office catering for
Okay.
different people in town.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool that way too. So
Yeah, well, folks I saw over there that looked like a business lunch.
Yeah.
They had sandwiches and the salad.
yeah.
So that would be easy to cater with, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, we do. I think yesterday we did 60 people for lunchtime for
Ooh.
cater.
And then
But that
you're
was
still open here.
Yeah, so that was off-site, and then we're still running the restaurant. So.
How do you do that with like 3 or 4 people on staff?
Oh, we have other staff too. It's just
They'll come in.
This is who is in today. So
Oh, okay. So there's other people that exist.
yes. Oh yeah. We got like in total between the 2 locations, there's 20 staff.
Ooh, all right. You've got a fleet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's and we're very fortunate that everyone works so good as a team. Everyone gets along. Sometimes we bring people out from Salmon Arm and vice versa, just so they can like meet and get to work with other people in the business. And,
Talk trash about you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can take it. I got thick skin.
Well, you're 8 feet tall. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So tell the people where they can find you. Here, physical location.
Right here, we can find us at 75 Front Street in Penticton, BC, and then Salmon Arm, we're at 371 Alexander Street.
Okay. So look them up. Find them out.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Tyson.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to your staff. And they're all busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.